Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR. Welcome back to Project Hospital for our 2023 build. And today we're going to be hopefully looking at getting this X-ray department open. So what we've got a lot more patients than we normally would. The flu season is here. So what I want to do, two things. First thing is let's get the third doctor's unit open. I think that's going to help us in a long way. So that's what we're going to start with today. So we need to go for the foundation. Just want to turn around so I've got a nicer angle of everything. At the back, here we go. So the doctors should fit there. I mean, that's 7x4, 6x4 is the size limit. So I'm quite happy for that to be the next doctor's room. Now, I think we want to build radiology out. We don't really want to put it down this way. I've blocked off a corridor, unless we corridored it up and out, which is a possibility. So I'm thinking maybe we start looking at radiology in this area. Now, it could nearly be a separate building. You can just send them, you know, it doesn't have to be the same building. So I think that's what I'm going to look at. And I'm just going to put down a big load of foundation. Now, this is going to cost me a big chunk of that money that they gave me. It is what it is, I think. I think that's the way we're going to deal with this. You know what? We might just make sure that's all kind of up there. So we have all this now to work with. No, I didn't like that one. I should have deleted that one. Alright, apparently I can't. Alright, well, we'll sort that out later. So, yeah. Now, we could put a corridor in here. Through here. I mean, it's not beyond the scope. Let's just put down a patch of grass again. I can't. It's always good, isn't it? How do I get rid of one patch of ground? Must be here, right? There we go. So, we'll go back here to the ground. Let's put in a nice patch of grass. This grass seems different, so we'll put that stuff in. It looks better that it all looks the same for now. And then we're going to go to the walls. So, we're going to think about this. We want to make radiology a different color. So, corridors, this is all currently just the blue. So I'm thinking, let's go for a different pattern design. Doesn't really matter what we go for here. We could do restroom wall, colored wall. Okay, what colors we got? How about we go yellow for radiology? So we can make the corridor come out here. Right. First things first. Let's get building. This is obviously outside brick. Now I'm probably not going to use all this space right out the bat. We'll see where we go. Oh, I've just used the wrong brick. Completely just wasted money there. Forgot we're using the concrete on the bottom. So there you go. A little bit of money wasted. We like wastage. So if we knock this out, from that point onwards, it can be like an open corridor, I suppose, right? And then I just need that blue wall there because we're missing a patch. And then they can come down, and then radiology can be down this way. So it's kind of out of the way of the doctors. Just so the money is rolling in, though, we should actually probably look at getting this room put in. I need a bit of a spinning rooney. There we go. That should do it, I think. No, the back wall. So I've done the outside wall. Okay, so let's get this doctor surgery in first. We've got the door with the line. We're currently using the blue line. We might as well just make it directly across, right? And then they all have white floors at the moment in the doctor's rooms, apart from this back bit here. There we go. So we'll put a bit of white flooring in there. I think the most important thing is that we get this kind of open, in all honesty. So let's go down then to our rooms. We're going to put this as another doctor's office. Doesn't have to be the best doctor, I suppose. Okay, let's get our equipment. We're going to make them relatively similar. Give them a nice office chair because we're kind like that. We are going to give them a printer. Nice PC. If I can get it in. There we go. And then we need the exam table. Let's just spin you around. There you go. Medical light. Then we're going to need some cabinets and stuff now here as well. He will need to wash his hands. So we'll put the sink coming inside the door there. Hazard waste down by his desk so we can take off his gloves and stuff. Equipment cabinets. Probably going to need 2 of these because we do need to put some stuff on top of them. There's one. The CRP scan needs to go on this one. There we go. We want the chartboard because it looks nice. We also want the eye test. The eye test has to go in. And is there anything else we can put in here? We could put in a tool cabinet, maybe. I don't know. He works hard, our doctor. Anything good in here? Not really. The whiteboards are pretty cool, though. Okay, so that'll roughly do. We can put some signs up, I suppose. We can... what else can we throw in here? Definitely want a fire alarm. We're going to want a fire extinguisher. That's a perfect spot to put one in. I like it to look kind of realistic. Our doctor's diploma. There we go. COVID-19 warning, maybe? I don't know. Just like to make the rooms look a little bit more prestigious. There you go. COVID warning in the doctor's office. Okay, that's good. I'm happy. So if we go into here then, let's get a daytime doctor. I'm not going to go crazy with the salary. Just someone that has a little bit of general medicine. Here we go. This guy's nearly perfect. Yeah, he's attending. That'll do. So there is another doctor. Let's just press play for a second. We've got a bit of a queue. So 3 doctors now should be covering their own salaries, you'd like to hope. And then we can start focusing again on this radiology and how I'm going to do this. So, we click on radiology. I forget they need their own waiting room and everything. Oh, okay, so it makes sense, right, to put the waiting room just on the other side, maybe. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, maybe it's a bit bigger. 6 by 6. We can make the waiting room that big. I think that's fine. Like I said, this is just a little bit extra at the moment. Wasn't on purpose. And then we'll work out what we're going to do. So they can use a shared restroom. Now, I think that still works for the other one too. No. People generally just go off to find a restroom anyway, so it's not really a big deal. We might put one in at a later date. Corridor. Alright. So the corridor can come down as far as here. And then we will work that out in a second. Anything else? No, I think we're good. So the main thing is an x-ray room. Is the main thing that we need to start with. So let's go back into our build mode then. And let's... we are doing yellow in here, aren't we? So let's just paint this wall here yellow. We're going to paint this one here yellow. As this is going to be the waiting room. What I'll do, I'll put it all the way down for the minute. Okay, so the corridor could... How do we want to do this? We could put just the first X-ray room here, in all honesty. I just got to see how big they need that room to be. 5 by 5 is the minimum. Now, it does help to make it just a little bit bigger. Because there's quite a lot of stuff to get in the X-ray room. So, you know, 6x6, 7x6. Yeah, you know, I'm quite happy with that space, in all honesty. And then we're going to bring up these yellow walls. So this is going to be the waiting room. We'll make this into like a nice little private waiting room, maybe. And I'm going to do the same here now. Obviously, that leaves this quite open, and it looks very messy. But it's okay to start with, because I might put the bloods down here and stuff as well. Or not. Maybe I'll put the blood down this way. Haven't decided yet. So, we'll get the doors. Metal sliding door. Metal double door. Right, first thing we want then is the X-ray double door, because they look really nice. And we're in the X-ray department now. Double glass door for waiting in the waiting room. Like so. Let's pick some floors. Like I said, I do like white floors in hospital because I think white is clean, and I think that's what they do try to symbolize. So we're going to keep the white for the moment. That's a big chunky corridor, isn't it? Okay, so let's get building, I suppose. Let's go in here. We're going to get some modern benches. Now, it won't be so busy in here, to be honest. I don't expect it to be anyways. Okay, so we can put a couple of things in like that. It needs a Q machine, like them all. We'll put the info TV on so they know who's going when and where. Water dispenser. Yeah, maybe we take a chunk of these out. Something like that. You can have their own vending machine then, and water dispenser. And they can also have, we know we do have some magazines and stuff. Where are they? I want to put a clock in. Yeah, no, I put a clock in most of them rooms, thinking about that. Magazine stand. We're going to put on this side. So there we go. They got that. Put some COVID-19 stuff in here. Why not? What else have we got? Some other posters. We like posters. Makes the room look just a little bit nicer. Okay, so I'm quite happy. That waiting room is easily going to be looked after. Happy days. Let's move around then. Let's go on to the X-ray. So, they do need a desk. So how are we going to split this? We'll put the desk in like that. With a chair. PC. They don't really need the printers and stuff, do they? No. Okay, so the X-ray machine itself. Let's see where we can put it in where it gets the most out of it. Gonna have to be there. Or there. We'll put it there. So that X-ray machine is not cheap. The control panel has to go here. X-ray viewer. Up here, that's fine. They do need this mobile cabinet. Okay, no, the X-ray machine's not happy. I think it's because of this. Yeah, it doesn't like that, does it? It's okay with that, so, okay. What I do want to do is put in a small wall here. Because it's X-ray, isn't it? You know, they go behind their little cubby doors, don't they? We can have all the radiation, but they can't. Something like that, right? Let's go back to building stuff. Okay. You know what? That's a good place for a fire extinguisher. And in an X-ray room, of course, we want fire extinguishers. Fire alarms. Is there like an X-ray sign anywhere? I don't know. We'll put a clock in here. The chart boards are pretty cool. Go on the inside there. X-ray, X-ray, X-ray. Anything for X-ray? Not really looking like it, is it? Poster, infections, liver, malaria. Signed for quarantine. Waiting room sign. Put some just random posters in. Yeah, there's not much here for to jazz this room up. There we go. They can have a skull poster. Alright. I'm kind of happy, you know. It's not looking too bad. Okay, rooms are done. And it's just staffing now. So if we put in... It's going to be our first one. I need someone that's half decent at this. And it's going to cost me a bit of money. But look, I've now just taken $30,000 from the government. That puts us up to $54,000, which is great. I think this lady... No, there was someone that we don't know what's wrong with her, and I've completely forgotten who it is. Is she in here now? It could be her. Okay, she can now go for an X-ray for her chest because he's not sure. And we'll see what the X-ray brings. We're going to have our first X-ray patient. Let's have a little fast forward. Oh, she's straight in. Here we go. Hopefully things aren't so bad. Hopefully it's iron deficiency for her, but it's going to be hard to tell. We don't have the bloods open. And we've got to be careful where we invest our money next. Alright, so she'll have to see the doctor again, maybe. There's no clear diagnosis. The initial workup of the patient has not revealed a diagnosis. Consider hospitalizing the patient or transferring him to a different department. Alright, so yeah, look, there's not much I can do. An MRI would help a lot, or a CT scan, or blood sampling. That makes things a little difficult. Wow, we're very busy. Our 3 doctors. What's the time of the day? 12 o'clock? Oh, we should get through all these people. Now, I do believe we unlocked a new one, didn't we? Okay, what's wrong with this lady? She's got the same thing. So this is where we're going to get stuck here now. Or is it the same woman? Okay. I know that there's something wrong with that. I'm going to look at this MRI stuff. I can't remember. How much did the scanners cost for the MRI? CT scan is 34. Jesus. And the MRI is 48. This is what I mean now. These are very expensive. They obviously help your patients so much, but it's difficult. It's very, very difficult. Okay, if I go onto here, oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. This corridor, I just want to extend out for a start. And we might bring it down here then, and bring the bloods and get some sort of blood work done. It may not be the best, but... Laboratories. Okay, so they need their own waiting room again. This is the problem. We spend more time in waiting rooms than we do anything else. Okay, I'm going to put the waiting room down the end of this corridor. And then the corridor 1, 2, 3, 4, as we've been doing, can go up. There we go. So it's got its own corridor. They can share restrooms and other bits and pieces still in this hospital. Okay, hematology seems to be the first one. And I'm going to make this pretty big because I want quite a few people to be working in this. I always make the mistake of making it too small. And it doesn't really work. So even though this is bloods, we're going to keep it yellow just for this area. Just to make life just a bit simpler. Again, we'll make them have their own little closed off room or something. I just want to make sure all the walls are done. So that 30,000 that we just got basically is now being reinvested into the hospital straight away. Okay, so they know they're coming into a new area of the hospital. So Bloods and X-Ray will be one section together. I think that's how we'll do it. We'll try and put two sections together where possible. So these are for other diagnoses, right? Let's have a look at our doors then. What can we put in? Restricted area. Biohazard. Maybe we'll just put in some nice double doors. There we go, something like that. And again, for the waiting room, we can just put some double glass doors in. Let's get some flooring in. I know we've been quite boring with the white, but it's really helpful for the dirt. I'm probably going to have to get a night cleaner, or more cleaners in now too, or we might have to get their own area. We'll see. Maybe we can squeeze in a small cupboard here. Okay, so waiting room. Put our Q machine in the corner here. Info TV. There we go. We'll put in a water dispenser in here for them. I don't think they need anything particularly special in here. If we can jazz it up a little bit, we can do that. Fire alarm. We will need an extinguisher. Place burns down, right? And then we don't want that. Put a fire hose down here, maybe, just because it's the end of the building. What else can we do then? We know that it needs a clock. We know that we do have magazines as well. Actually, you know what? No point in this one. We can put an information board. Files, cutlery, menus. Not quite what I'm looking for. There you go, blood donors. We're always looking for blood donors, and it is the bloods, so this makes sense now. There we go. So that's just the basic waiting room for that area. Now, this is the fun part, the lab desks. I'm going to pretty much fill this room, I suppose. Okay. We'll give them printers. I might not start with 3 workers, but it's just, it'll be there and ready to go. Okay, some lab cabinets. I know that we're going to have to put some stuff on tables as well, probably as well. Maybe we can squeeze them in like that. And then get a lab sink in there. Because there's lots of equipment that we do need to get in here. Thermal cycler. I believe they need some stools. We'll give office chairs for the office bits. And then sample storage. I do need a biohazard bin, of course. I need one of these analyzer majiggies. There you go. And what I could do is even put in another table if required. But at the moment, I think we're okay. I don't know if they want stools when they're working on all that stuff. I'm not sure. What else could we put in here that might make it look a bit nicer? A little notice board in there for them. Yeah, not sure. We'll give them an internet provider because we're good like that. Okay, overall, I'm quite happy to say that that's probably going to open that nearly. So let's get someone who's actually good at what they're doing. Biochemistry. He's 90%. Advanced biochemistry. Alright, we'll go for this guy. And it got us another 50,000, so that's huge. You know what? Let's get one more who's kind of learning, maybe. There we go. There's 2 of them in there now, doing blood work, which means our patients that were stuck with not much to do, whoever the hell you were now, I've got to find you. It's not you. Where's my other people gone? Alright. We know we can get a blood draw and CA sampling now. Possible funds at 85,000. That's not bad. So what I want to do now, we need to let the game play a little bit until we kind of need new stuff. Okay, our objective was done. We got another 30,000. That's what we like to see from the contract. Now, hospitalization is big, but the only problem with it, you gotta run day and night, and that's where things start getting expensive. And that's where most mistakes have been made with this. Okay, we've got a reward. We're gonna have more patients tomorrow. Nothing like a bit of tapeworm. I'm wondering, do we throw a night cleaner in, actually? Someone extremely cheap. There we go. You might not have a lot to do, but... Right, that's that day done, really, isn't it? Hospital will shut. Let's see what tomorrow brings now that we got some blood. They're not going to come down here. They're only going to do this section. That's a shame. Okay, so we probably do want a little cleaning cupboard here then. Very quickly. I tend to try and make them different. So we'll put a different kind of wall in here. 1, 2, 3. You know, that's absolutely fine. Needs to come up by 3. Okay, the outside there. We know that this is a restricted area. Just a cupboard, but restricted. Okay, and again, nothing special is needed in here. A couple of shelves, a couple of buckets if we want. Just something nice and easy. All right. We are missing a yellow part of the room here. Didn't realise I was missing so much. There we go. So we're going to need their own cleanup. And again, floor. Unfortunately, I think there's a way to make this a shared room, right? Yeah, that's how you do it, but you can't share them. Okay. Oh, hang on. Why have I made that a common room? I'll get rid of it. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't know what I've done. Okay, everybody go home. Must admit, I forgot we can't fast forward now that the cleaner's working at night. Okay, he's just going around the hospital. Okay, I didn't. That's good. Okay, patient numbers are back to normal. Okay, he's the chief doctor when things go wrong. I forgot to set that up. Okay, we don't have to do that with any of the other ones, do we? No. Okay, let's do some hospitaling. Okay, first customers are coming. Say customers. I'd like to see them using some of the other departments would be good. Oh, some people are. Straight into X-ray. Amazing. No one going for bloods. Okay, so the next thing that we will need to do is probably get another doctor's office in. Wow, I don't know if we're going to get these all done today. Okay, first person waiting for bloods. Should we see what's wrong with him? Okay, so they're not sure what he's got. He's very itchy. They're really not sure what he's got. We'll have to keep an eye on Mr. Right here. Okay, so until he sees the doctor, we're not going to know. Okay, he's going into the doctor. Have a look at his results. Okay, yeah, look, we treated 20 patients per day. That's 50,000 grant. We'll take that. So what's come out of this then? Ugh, no clear diagnosis. Yeah, this one's looking a bit harder. Heart monitoring, that's not really going to help. What we probably need now is micro sampling. I mean, he's pretty much done everything he can do. We can give him some antihistamines for the short term. And hopefully we'll have some new rooms by then. So that's not good. But we did serve everybody today. Just. So I'm quite happy with how things are running. Money-wise, look, we're looking pretty good right now. Building events, ambulance, total, okay. We're making okay money. Currently our prestige is pretty good. Alright. Yeah, look, things aren't awful here. I'm not allowed another one yet, no. To open this one, I need to specialize the department, which we can do eventually. But I'm thinking, do we open an MRI? Or another blood? What's the other bloods? Histology, fully equipped laboratory capable of providing microscopic analysis of various samples. Hematology, blood and serology tests, that's what we already got. Micro lab, fully equipped to provide cultivation of testing of various samples. Or do we go for an MRI or a CT scan? Maybe CT because it's cheaper. I just wonder. Okay, so I'm going to leave that episode there then, because I'm not sure what we're going to do next. Might let a day play through. Money is good. So yeah, if you're still enjoying this and you want to see some more of this, please let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.